All right. Tonight, for the new folks, I'm Bob, the vice president and history major. So I'm not the technical guy in this group for anything I got my electrical engineering degree when I took my amateur extra test. And then I did this and it all came out. So anyway, we try to do a 5 to 10 minute little ham morsel for new folks, especially technicians and some generals. And what we're talking about tonight is why should you upgrade? Really, only if you want to have more fun, right? And that was, we talked about it in the class. We talked about the VE session. We like to have fun on the radio. So from technician to the general, you get to gain a lot more HF privileges. So you can have more fun. The entire range operating modes is open to you rather than with tech, you're kind of limited to where you have. So if you have more operating frequencies, you have more fun. So you'll have fun studying. It really isn't that bad. 35 question exam. You only need a 70% to pass. You get two new long wave bands rather, below the AM broadcast, as well as the 10 HF bands get worldwide communications. As a general, I was able to talk to our friend Bill in South Africa on 100 watts and a 14 gauge wire antenna strung through my trees. So yeah, it's a lot more fun. However, as a general, you could go up to 1500 watts. Shockingly more fun. So HF privileges. You get summits on the air. You got parks on the air. Both of those are very, very active in the HF bands. Working special event stations, you get the little fun QSL cards, like for the special event from the world's largest teapot in Kansas, world's largest pancake breakfast in California. You get a deeper understanding of electronics, maybe radio communications, and how much fun is that? And you get to talk to hams around the world. Again, I made most of my worldwide contacts still as a general, and all of those, like distance contacts overseas, a lot more are operating in that general bandwidth or band plan rather than down in the extras. So emergency communications, you have access to most of the HF bands again, have access to all the amateur bands on every HF frequency. During disaster situations, it's the HF folks who are really helping out during the hurricanes, during the blizzards. Locally, we have a bomb cyclone, we're going to work with the weather service in Pueblo on VHF, UHF. But if there's a hurricane in Florida, people in Colorado were relaying information from the East Coast to us back to Florida, or from Florida to us back to Virginia or Maryland, for letting people know that folks were okay in Florida because they had no phone service. So WinLink, another fun part of HF, it's a high frequency based email system used anywhere in the world. You're going to send it over your radio lines. You get to go shopping a little bit more, trick out that station. So you get HF rig. You can go new, you can go used, you can go build your own. Look at it as an investment. I know, let's see, Jeffrey, I guess, had to take the youngster out, but he went up to HRO to buy a $80 HT and told me he left like about $250 lighter. So the challenge of going to ham radio outlet. You'll make new friends, help them out using their radio and with you. It can get expensive, brand new stuff, get you on the air. with a nice HF radio and antenna, probably around, set you back about $1,000. I see ICOM 7300 and a wire antenna is what I use, and I got it on sale with a promo from ICOM, and I was right at $1,000. And you can search for good used equipment. Just put it in your fund allocation on the budget. So how about general to extra? You know, it took a while for me to get convinced to do that because I didn't want to go through the mental suicide. But you get all of that. Well, I know. And you talk to the whole world and worry less. You know, you don't have to look so much at the band plan. You do have to look at the band plan, make sure you're not down in digital or CW, but you have all the frequencies available to you. So why won't you upgrade? I am an advanced class amateur radio operator, and they didn't grandfather me in, so I'll never go for an extra.
Right
The didn't provide a grandfather clause. I think we said that. And I'm a no code extra so far. Until Greg keeps getting me. There will be never again any other advanced people or like advanced class licenses. So that's why the ranking amateur in some households is the no code extra and the lowly advanced class operator.
Advanced class shows longevity in the hobby because you have been a ham at least 20 years, and it shows some proficiency on CW. True.
True.
That's true.
So I'm a no code extra. No proficiency on CW except for SOS. And we support hamradioschool.com because that's our classes. That's how we offer classes. And from the technician classes, what we see, it's been a great success. We're looking for a general class, probably sometime late spring, early summer. I don't know what Stu will say about that, but they're also working on the extra class. So with the online preparation and the online abilities with the ebooks, we potentially can do 3 classes a year: technician, general, and extra. So we're here to help you. And you're glad to see me if you've been in the military. Thank you.